What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another Farming Simulator 25 mod spotlight. This is where we check out some cool mods, give you guys my thoughts and opinions, and I'll leave a link down in the description down below so you can go download them if you are interested. Now, today we're going to start off a new era of mod spotlights. Instead of covering multiple vehicles in each mod spotlight, we're going to focus on one mod per video. That's going to make the videos shorter. That's going to make it give me more time to go in depth with these things, and it allows me to post them more often instead of doing once a week when a lot of these trucks are months old at the point when I upload them. So we are going to take one by one. They're still going to be linked in the description down below, and you're going to get a better review, more in-depth review, I guess you could say. But today we are going to start it off with the 2025 Ford F-350 from Gear Wrench Modding. Now, side note, when you download anything from Gear Wrench Modding over on its itch page, or their itch page, I'm not sure if it's one person, multiple people, I don't know. But when you download their trucks, it requires an extra mod called the Gear Wrench Modding Wheel Pack, which is linked on their website. It will also be linked, or it's linked on their itch.io page. It will also be linked in the description down below. So if you just download the truck and you're like, some of the wheels don't show up, you have to have that secondary mod, which is linked in the description. All the mods will be linked in the description of this video. I'm starting to get asked why. I'm still going to get asked, but I figured we would start the video off by saying that. Now, so this is a 2025 F-350 King Ranch Edition. I don't know if it says King Ranch Edition in the actual thing. Let's see, but on the actual itch.io page, it does say King Ranch. So no, it does not say King Ranch Edition. But if you look on the side over here, and we'll go ahead and exit out so you can see it. It does say King Ranch, and on the itch.io page, it does say King Ranch. So that's what I'm basing my numbers off of. Okay, just don't shoot the messenger. So it does say goes for 75,000, and then with is it still modified from before? No. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty stock to me. Okay, so with the additions, you have options. It comes out to a total of 78,400, which is just like the Ford's website. Let me just put that out there to begin with. I was like, I want to see what these are. We're starting off with a brand new truck to kind of get in this habit of looking up how much an actual truck in real life would be. And the starting off price for on their website was $76,975. So, I mean, the 75,000 was in range for a King Ranch model. Keep that in mind. However, this does come with a 6.7 liter Power Stroke, which when you go into the website to build your own, it goes from 76,975 to 80,000. So that's without adding anything. That is just base King Ranch model. So that's why I said a little misleading, just like the Ford's website says. They got that accurate. But a starting price for a 2025 Ford F-350 with the 6.7 Power Stroke, the starting price is $90,000. So this is a bit cheap. So you're getting those farm sim discounts. So those numbers got to be up there a little bit higher. And then for our fuel, I did look it up. They come. It depends on the model, but you have anywhere from a 26.5 gallon tank to a 48 gallon. I guess some multiple tanks. Depending on the bed size. If you have a crew cab, a long bed, you can have up to a 48 gallon tank. Now, I took both numbers into consideration, so it should be anywhere between 100 and 100.3 liters and 100.8 or 181.7 liters fuel tank. And this one falls at 151, which is right smack dab in the middle. So, I mean, that's on point. So there you go. I didn't look up the top speed or the horsepower. Let me do that real quick, and I'll get back to you. All right, so I'm back with a little bit more information. This is my first time, so cut me some slack. So we have our horsepower up there. It says 215. Now for a King Ranch with the 6.7, you should get anywhere between 475 to 500 horsepower. So that's way low. Way below. Can we get it any closer by selecting other options? The highest we get is 280. So the horsepower on this is very low. Then we have we did fuel, 100 miles per hour top speed. That is the electronic top speed on it is 100 miles per hour. So that's a given. And then weight, I'm pretty sure this is how much it weighs, which is way too heavy. 8.1 tons. So the average F-350 weighs anywhere between 6,992 pounds to 8,133 pounds, whereas in tons that would be 3.496 or 4.0665. So she's a little heavy, is what I'm saying. But I don't know how that all works out in modding. I'm just giving you the facts, and let's move on and let's customize this thing. So we have bed types. We have long bed. We have a Bradford built flat bed. Not bad looking. We have Bradford built boxes, so you add some toolboxes down below. And then we're back to the long bed. I think we're gonna go with the long bed. I just like the way it looks. So for engine options, we have the 6.7 liter Power Stroke, which gets you 215. Like I said, those are low numbers. And then we have the turbocharged, which is 280, still low. Wheel brand, we have Ford, which gives you your King Ranch wheels. Then we have another brand of Ford. I think these are the normal Ford rims. Not 100% certain on that. They do have a few different ones, but I'm not a huge fan of the King Ranch rims. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not a huge fan of that. These do look a whole heck of a lot better. Then we move on to Black Rhino as Abrams. Not a fan. Weld off roads. Those aren't bad. Those actually look pretty good. I'd do those. US wheels, which is my usually go-to for gear wrenches trucks. They just look really good, especially on the Dodges. TIS, I don't know what that stands for, but nah, not for me, dog. Then we have Ram, which is just the Ford, which is missing the Ford logo. It's the texture's not there. It is back here, but not there. And this one's chrome. I would love to see that have the actual Ford logo. That'd be great. Then we're TIS dually, so it does make it a dually, which I do like. And then we're back to the King Ranch. So I think my favorite look would probably be this. I do like that. So we do have 35-inch weld off-road Mud 1 Low Pro, Mud 2. Woo! Uh-oh. We froze there for a second. Those are some meaty tires. You mean tell me the rims are the same size? I don't think so, sir. No. No. Then it's all the same wheels, they just get bigger. To 37. I think we're gonna go with this look. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Suspension, none. Leveling kit. You get a 2-inch lift, 4-inch lift, 6-inch lift, 8-inch lift. Soy boy spray. Yeah, alright. I think I'll go with the leveling kit. I usually just put the leveling kit on I don't need a lift, per se. If I do, I'd go like a 2-inch lift. I'll do that. I don't hate that. Tire width, normal. This just makes your tires either wide, semi-wide, extra wide, extreme wide, normal, or narrow. What if we do like semi-wide? I don't hate that. Wheel spacers, this is the part I hate. Like, I absolutely hate. So we have none, 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, 8 inches. I mean, we could just go full Carolina squat and just make this absolutely ridiculous, but I won't. Aftermarket accessories. Oh, I don't want any offset. I want none. There we go. Aftermarket accessories, none. Aftermarket flares. Oh, fender flares. I don't hate those. I've grown to really love the fender flares. One visor. I don't like the visors they put on this thing. AM flares and visor. For the build we're going for, we'll go without the fender flares. Back racks, truck beds only. Row bar if you want to go like full Texas Ranger. Back rack 1, 2, 3. I kind of like 2. We'll go with 2. Steps, none. Stock. Running boards. Rock sliders. Off-road steps. Tube steps. We'll go with stock. I like that. Hood, stock, aftermarket. I'm not a huge fan of that. We'll go stock. Work lights. This one has there's like 50 different options. So we'll cruise through them once, but yeah, there is a ton of light options here. As you can see, we're up in the 30s. I think it does skip some numbers, so it's not actual 50, but it goes up to Lizard 50, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna get none of those. Static light color, amber tinted. I'll keep it amber. I like that it breaks it up a little bit. Window tint, none. Tinted windows. Okay, yeah, we don't want people seeing in. That would get you pulled over so quick. So quick. If you go down the highway in Delaware, that would get you pulled over so quick. We'll keep it. Stock bumper valance, yes, no. I'm gonna go with no. I hate that. I hate the valance. Sue me. I hate it. Track bars, none. HD OEM fronts, AM1 fronts, OEM fronts, AM1 rears. AM1 rears, AM1 fronts and rears. AM2 rears. I'm gonna go with none. Yeah, we're gonna go with none. Plow and CB mount. We have a plow mount. CB radio antennas. Do we want the plow mount? No, I don't. We're not gonna go with plow mount. We will go with the CB antennas though. I like them better when they're mounted to the bed. That's just me. Attacher standard hitch, drop hitch, bulletproof hitch. That thing is wicked looking. We're gonna go with the drop hitch. Toolbox and fuel tank, none. Weather guard toolbox. Weather guard plus fuel tank. We'll go weather guard plus fuel tank. It does up our fuel, as you see that. Visible character. We do want a visible character. Bumper, stock, ranch hand. Stock with bull bar. Stock with bull bar 2. We're just going to go stock. I don't like the ranch hand on this one. Body color. Right, we'll stick with white. And then, wait, no. What am I talking about? Hunter green all the way. Yep. And then do we have like a tan? A gold. Yep. That's the look. That's the look. And then can we bumper main? We'll keep that chrome. I do want to keep that chrome. Fender color. Fender flare color. Mirror cap color. We'll keep that chrome. Mirror base color. We'll keep that black. Grill color. We'll keep that chrome. Bumper color 2. I don't know what this changes. Changes to pink, so we just know. That must be for a different bumper because I'm not seeing anything different. Step colors, we do want to make that black plastic. Bed accessory color. I think this changes everything. We'll see. Yeah. I think we'll do away with the... I really wish it wasn't connected because I would love to have separate back rack and toolbox colors because I like to have my my toolbox chrome and my headache rack black. That's just me. So I wish that was separate. Bed accessory color. We did trim color. That is probably like all your door handles and everything. Yeah, so we'll keep that chrome. We don't have a Bradford bed. Rim secondary color. Rim color. Can we make this black? Midnight black. Yeah. And what's the secondary color? Does this change anything? Does that not? Okay, hear me out. No. We'll do what's this look like? You can't see a different. What if we do this in chrome? Can you see? Oh yeah. The green little pop there. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. All right, let's buy this thing. How much is this going to cost us? $82,000. So with all the modifications to it, we still come in only $2,000, or no, we still come in $8,000 under. $8,000 under the starting price for a brand new. So farm some 25 discounts, bro. Farm some 25 discounts. Now let's take a quick look at this thing. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Looks good. I don't hate it. I don't like this big goofy grill in the new Fords. Don't get me wrong. But this the rest of it does look good. Alright, so let's hop in. Put our flashlight away and let's hop in. Check out this interior. I thought the check engine light was staying on, and I was about to say something. This interior looks really, really good. It fits the actual vehicle, so you don't have any gappage anywhere. You're not seeing through to the ground anywhere. Very detailed. Do we have? Oh, that's beautiful. Wait a minute. Okay, no. I was about to say, does the actual lights on the screen come on when you do this? Like the actual headlight lights, but the screen does light up. That's what made me think those lights lit up. You have all your lights lit up. You do have the headlight lights. Jeez. I'm done talking. The headlight light on the dash, as well as your high beam light on your dash. Jesus, Pete. Oh, you do have an interior light as well. We do have turn signals. Okay, so we have left, right, and then we do have our light for our hazards. That's cool. That's cool. We do have our looking back, so you know you want to Ace Ventura it like a glove. All right, so we do have. Are these daytime running lamps? They are. Then we have our lights. We have headlights. We have high beams. Let's go ahead and... Oh, do we have turn signals? All the turn signals. I didn't even check. The cab lights do work. We have brake lights. We have reverse lights. Yep, okay. I'm just double checking. Just double checking. We do have it does drop. Let's just make sure it hooks. it do. Bumper work. Yep. I don't think gear wrench modding trucks you can fill off of. Might help if I got it on the right side, right? For you, it might. I don't think so, because I've never had any luck refilling off his vehicles. Jeez, we just destroyed our Fords. Alright, let's go ahead and count. I don't think his actually work as a field. I could be wrong, so feel free to let me know if you had luck doing that. I haven't. We do have controls, mouse controls. Nope. So your left mouse button side to side open and closes all your doors. Up and down control your hitch height or your ball height. Both together. This thing's got switches. Both mouse buttons together up and down control your ride height. And left mouse button side to side is your rims, or your rims, your ramps. So if you want to load something in the back of this thing, you certainly can. Alright, last thing I think we have to test is our top speed, which is supposed to be 100 miles per hour. We never get to 100 miles per hour, so we're just gonna try our best. Like any Ford can do. We're gonna turtle it first. Turtle. I mean, we are proper colors for turtling it. Any extra speed I got from starting that far back was completely ruined when I flipped it. Ooh, 75, 25 miles per hour more. Yeah, I think it definitely will hit 100. We were up to 91 before we reached the edge of the map. I do enjoy Gear Rich's mods where they do have that high speed, but it takes a while to build up. Realistically, it's not going to go 0 to 100 in a blink of an eye. So overall, we're going to give this thing a 5 out of 5. Gear Wrench trucks are my favorite in 25. They were my favorite in 24 as well. It doesn't get much better than this. So we're gonna give it a 5 out of 5. The only things that bug me on this, if you look at the actual factual, if you want to be 100% realistic, it is underpriced compared to the real life counterpart, according to Ford's website, actual website. The same with the horsepower. It is extremely underpowered, like almost half the actual horsepower of the real life counterpart of this truck. So you have that. If you take that into consideration, okay. But overall, it's awesome. It really is. The parts that bug me is this not being separate. That's really my only complaint. That and having the fuel tank that you can't really refuel off of. I've never had any luck. Again, if you have, in the comment section down below, let me know. But that will do it for today's video, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much. if you do want to see future, and I do appreciate it so very much, I left that out. If you do want to see future Farming Sim 25 mod spotlights, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.